General Hospital spoilers revealed that Spencer was in danger of spending a little more time in prison. It seems that Ryan still hasn't given up on his evil nature, and he's constantly caused trouble for others. Spencer will often have to continue to be detained for possession of contraband. Actually, Ryan had this idea from the very beginning, and taking advantage of the opportunity, Spencer was still at Spring Ridge. It was even more convenient to take action. Ryan figured that as long as Spencer stayed where she was, Esme wouldn't have to worry about anything. Then she would pay more attention to his orders. Esme's approach to Spencer was on purpose, and it was part of the plan she and Ryan were contemplating. She wants to use Spencer to instigate him to ruin Nicholas and Ava's relationship. Esme is doing well and is slowly becoming closer to Spencer. However, things were slowly turning in the other direction, and Ryan discovered that the longer Spencer stayed in prison, the more profitable it was. He is still thinking of a plan to implement. If that doesn't work, Esme needs to finish the mission quickly before Spencer returns, because once Spencer shows up, things get a lot more complicated. Ryan is ordering Esme to seduce Nicholas and ruin his wedding. Fortunately, thanks to the incident with Carly, Esme was able to successfully sympathize with Nicholas. However, she needed to act more effectively so as not to be scolded by Ryan. Ryan thought that letting Esme return to his family would distract Esme and ruin his plans. Maybe Esme fell in love with Spencer and decided to get a refund. That's why Ryan will choose to let Spencer stay in prison longer than expected. General Hospital spoilers said that during the week of March 21st to 25th, Spencer will encounter some troubling situations. It seems that things are going further than originally planned, and Spencer has to stay in prison for a while longer. As fans know, Nicholas is trying to mend his father-son relationship with Spencer, and he looks forward to the day his son is released from prison. Nicholas had prepared a family party and asked Laura to invite Spencer to come here for a meal together. Ryan actually doesn't have locked-in syndrome. He's just fooling everyone, so this time, Ryan used his eyes to hint to Harmony, Ryan's caretaker, about wanting to meet Spencer. Of course, Spencer was surprised by this offer. He didn't know Ryan much, so why did he just come by himself? Ryan devised a very meticulous plan. In fact, he didn't have anything to discuss with Spencer, but just took the opportunity that he was not in the room and performed some stealthy acts. Ryan had ordered Esme or some other henchman to put the contraband in Spencer's place, and he would have been surprised by what was to come. Spencer will soon witness something shocking. It could put him in jail for a while longer. Unknowingly, Ryan gave a weapon or something illegal to harm Spencer in order to keep him in prison. Granted, Spencer would find out someone was messing with him and get rid of the item before it was found by the warden. Then trouble would keep coming. Even if Spencer returns home safely, Ryan is fully capable of causing Spencer to commit crimes again and even move to Pentonville. As long as there's no Spencer, Esme will focus on Ryan's pre-constructed plan. At least Spencer wouldn't be a hindrance while Esme worked to seduce Nicholas. Conceiving that Spencer was locked up longer would be an opportunity for Esme to enlist Nicholas's love. She would cry and show grief to Nicholas when she received such bad news. Things will gradually become smooth, going in the right direction.